Oh, hi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lessons with Mark. Now, this is a video series on YouTube where I'm talking to you about a topic instead of doing some cooking. So if you do like these, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. But if you don't like these, go and watch my other videos, because that's where I am doing a lot of cooking. And if you like those, like and subscribe and leave me a comment, because it'd be great. Big love to my editor Francis. He's not editing these, giving him a bit of time off because I can edit these, because I just have to cut my nonsense and it's only one camera. Anyway, should we talk about potatoes? Right, number one thing. Potatoes, one of the most wasted ingredients in UK homes. Now, as you know, my channel is about food waste, although it doesn't seem like that because I'm just a daft idiot. But my main focus on this channel is to make sure that you could eat delicious food, make delicious food, and then obviously eat it. We should cut out household food waste. Household food waste is a massive issue, whether you like it or deny it. It is a massive issue, so I'm here to help you. Potatoes. 4.4 million are wasted every single day. I don't know how the fuck we do that, but it happens. And I know why it happens, because number one, potato is a cheap commodity. One of those things you can buy, £2 for a kilo of potatoes, and you eat a few and then you're like, oh, those small ones, I can't be asked to pin them, they go in the bin. That is really naughty and very bad. Now I'm going to give you a couple of solutions on how we can fix this. Now this may sound stupid, but people need to know this, all right? Number one, what I want to do here is give you solutions of things that you can do and cook and then use at a later date. We all know that we can make chips, or we can do a boulanger potato. Oh, that's a nice one, boulanger potato. But what I like to do is think about it like this. We as humans are all very focused on cooking in the moment and not thinking about things for the future. So what I write here is make it usable, okay? So what I mean by that is, if you're making mashed potatoes, say for the family, and you're having sausage and mash, what a wonderful evening you're going to have. But think a little bit further ahead and go, what if I 2x that portion of mash, eat what we need to eat, and then I put it into the freezer in portions, all right? Wow, Mark, you're revolutioning the world. Maybe a little bit. Once you've done this, number one, if you've got a lovely freezer space, you can pack them flat and you can store them nicely. But then that mashed potato then becomes something for another meal. Oh, genius. Well, not really. You could use it for a shepherd's pie. You could use it for just mash again. You could use it for croquettes. You can use it for a fish cake. You know, once you've got these things made, they can store and be kept in your freezer. But if you haven't got freezer space, I hear you, don't panic. You can still store that in the fridge for 3 to 5 days. I've probably got loads of black pepper over my face. 3 to 5 days and you'll be totally fine. But spend a bit of time making something delicious and then we can eat it later. The other thing is it par or is it part boiling? Parboiling. Parboiling. This one sounds even more stupid, but it's just comedy that people don't do it. Say for example, you've got 20 potatoes and you've peeled 5 of them. You're like, oh fuck, I don't know what to do with the rest of them, and I'm not going to be here. Dice them up, blanch them in boiling water, so cook them for like 5 to 6 minutes, depending on the size, just until they start to go soft. Okay. Drain them, allow them to steam, and then put them in the fridge. They will last in the fridge, as I said, for up to 5 days, maybe even more. Then the flex on these is insane. You know, you think of loads of dishes. You think of huevos rancheros, you think of a breakfast hash. You could press them down, you could put them through a frittata, you could put them through a tortilla, you know, all of these kind of things. But by part boiling them, they are ready to be used. Make it usable. Instead of you standing there going, oh, I'm hungry, but I've got to boil the potatoes before I can use them. They are ready to go. I just think it's just like one of the most simplest things that you can do, and it's just brilliant. The other thing is, if you do have, you know, some freezer space, I know we're all lucky and got big freezers, but is creating an actual dish. Like up here, if you're making mashed potato, why don't you create a dish that is again usable? So think of things like boulanger, like I said. So things like boulanger, tartiflette, dauphinoise, all of those kind of things are absolutely majestic to be made, pressed down, cooled, and then put in the oven, in the freezer, sorry. We used to do dauphinoise at a restaurant, and what we used to do is we used to make a massive tray like this, and then we'd cook it, we'd cool it, so we'd let it cool, but with a bit of parchment paper, a bit of cardboard, we'd press it so it sort of all the layers came together. Once it was fully cooled, all the fat had set, you could portion it up into perfect little squares, and then you could put those in the fridge or put them in the freezer. Then to reheat them, all you need to do is put it in the poppity ping, which is the microwave, or you can just slide them in the oven 30-40 minutes and you have got something that is majestic. Again, if you've got freezer space, great. If you don't, make a dauphinoise, give it to your neighbours and say, I love you, there you go. So there we go, that is potatoes. I just want you to understand that there are solutions to this, and all you need to do to cut out food waste is eat. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you like these videos. Hey, and leave us a comment. Love you all, bye.